Hey everyone, I'm taking on the challenge that Steph had given us to not use 12 by 12 paper in entirety. So I thought I'd pull out some colours. So I've got the blue, the greens, and some of the pinks, and I'm going to use this circle punch to make a design in the background. So I'm just going to make I think it works out to be a 4 circles across and 5 or 6 down. And I'm just going to have this flowing along, just cutting a few of each pattern paper and having a play. You can see here where I've laid them out. And I'm just literally going to use double-sided tape to stick them on. I've got this random photo of the sun setting that I've, borrowed off Facebook so that I could add it just because it looks really pretty and I would never get a photo like that. But I'm just going to use it in my album because I like it. Now, I'm going to go through. Now, I've stuck all my circles down. I'm looking at putting my photo here. I'm just going through all the embellishments that we get in the kit. And as always, September did not disappoint with the amount and the prettiness of the embellishments that we got in the collections. So I've got these 2 little tabs and a tag I'm going to put at the top of the photo there. I've got this one that says happiness that I've got to the right of the photo there. It covers up a whole circle, but I like the fact that it's a bit different from all the rest of the circles because it has that banner shape to it. I'm just going to continue to have a play. So I've put a flower up the top there. And just because I put them in a few places doesn't mean they're all going to stay there, which is why I've kept in this part and the next part. Just so you can see. So this is going through the embellishments, the first little cut down and make more choices so that I can narrow down what I've got to work with. And then I'm just going to have a play once I've worked out all the things I could possibly use that are in the colour scheme and kind of go with the flow of the layout. So we've got puffy stickers here. Could never have enough puffy stickers, that's for sure. Always hurts a little to use a puffy sticker, but also is so delightful because they look amazing. It's one of those kind of little things that are hard but also really awesome to do. So I'm just going to work on layering the tags here. I've just got them on a bit of an angle so that they're a bit fun rather than all the rest of tags that are normally lined up and in line. Try to work out if this love can fit there. But it's not going to work. It sort of just was giving too many gaps in between and some, trapped empty space. I'm going to use this frame here as a little bordering piece. I do cut it down so I can use it on something else. I did consider using it on the bottom half of the photo, but it wasn't necessary to have something going on there. So it was just distracting from what was going on. You can see here I'm trying to make sure, do I want to use it or not? And I do not. So it's okay. It's going to go back into my really useful box so that I can use it on a different layout. So on goes the little tag, and I do just pull out some little gold twine and put it into that little hole for that tag. And the love is going to fit perfectly in here now that it's got something to layer and border it rather than having trapped space. So I'm going to get set on working out where everything goes. I move that happiness and I stick down my photo because if I don't do it soon, I'm going to end up gluing everything else down and not realizing my photo's not down, and it will probably work out not well. So gluing it down would be the ideal thing to do, and then working on finalizing these embellishments before adding the final touches. So you can see this concept and this design is quite easy to do. You just need a circle punch, and once you have that circle punch, or you could use your silhouette or cutting or die cutting machine, or you could simply just trace around something circular and cut it out. Once you have all that done and put into a position where you like the patterns and the randomness of the colours and things going on together, stick it all down and then just work on some embellishments. It also works in more of a formal grid style with squares or rectangles as well. But just have a little play and have fun with it. It's also really fun to use those punches that are sometimes hidden in our stash or just, hide away. But punches aren't very cheap very often, so they're also very good to get our money's worth. Now I'm just going to put this puffy happy word onto this clock just because it looked nice as a layering piece, but you know, sunset time, there's some kind of correlation there, isn't there? These little butterflies are just perfect because of the softness of their colour. I don't have any other grey going on, but the softness blends in with what's happening in the page, so it worked really nice. Now I'm pulling in these gold thickers because it needed just something to pop off the page, and so these gold hearts were perfect. Just finding the right spot for them all. Just going to double it down here, and I figure that's probably going to be it, but then I do come in and add another. I'm going to add some gold, Heidi Swap Gold Shine. What's it called? Heidi Swap Gold Shine? I don't know what it's actually officially called. Anyway, we all know what it is. I barely use it, so I've had this bottle for many years. So shake it up and get it onto the layout. Then I'm going to add some enamel dots. You can see here, enamel dots is usually one of the last things I do, but I do have a little bit more time on this video because I do add a few more bits and pieces. But I'm just going to have a play with the enamel dots and putting them in a couple of spots on the layout so that they are scattered around as lovely little sprinkles to add lovely effect. And I am going to get out my gold pen and add a bit more gold to it by doodling borders around each of the circles. So they're either a scribbly full border or a dotted dash line. And boy oh boy would it be fun to draw this fast. But alas, we cannot all do that. So actually I'm not sure that anyone could. It's the power of editing, isn't it? So just going around and just randomly choosing which ones I'd like to have dotted lines and which ones I've got the full scribbly lines. There's no real rhyme or reason to it, just that as I'm looking as it goes along and the colours, that kind of indicates what I want to happen. So once that's done, I'm just going to add the last few things and then we'll have the close-up of the video. But who is loving these September kits? They are just adorable colours. It's so nice to have, I don't know about you, but these are not my go-to colours. So I don't have anything like this in my stash. Well, I probably do. I shouldn't say. I can't say never. But they're not my go-to colours, so I don't usually pull out and have a play with the colours. So it's really nice to get in a kit and use them up and have fun with it because it gives you those different designs and different layouts that turn out from using different colours of different collections. So you can see here I'm just using the rub-ons. There's the gold ones left because I used all the coloured ones in the Facebook live stream that are for subscribers. So if you aren't aware, if you're not a subscriber, where on earth are you hiding and why aren't you a subscriber? But also, just for your information, one of the perks that we get is free printable cards each month, but also every Friday is one of the design team people do a Facebook live stream so that we hop on our Facebook group and subscribers are the only ones that could watch and interact, but it's really fun. We can, we ask for people's ideas and we have great conversations and just great fun. It's a good way to end the week. Anyway, you can see here this is the finished product and I hope you've enjoyed today's video and you are going to get some creative time in your scrapbooking room. Anyway, catch you later. Bye guys.